Hello, welcome to the crafting table. We're back here with Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Getting up towards the end here. Oh, hey. That's the Iron Golem. We want to make our way past him. And get over this way. Finish off the floor first before engaging with him. Be on the safe side. Oh, hey. That was actually kind of a hard hit. Looks like the best course of action against these guys is any type of the magic arrows. Seems to hit 100% of the time. Bear that in mind moving forward. We got ourselves... Yep, here he comes. Whoa, holy crap. Run for it. Run, run, run. As fast as you can. Almost ended up with another situation like last time. Alright. Let's see what they got for me. Warhammer of some type. Not worth it. Although that looks pretty nice. Let's see what it... Oh, no, it's not that good anyway. One-handed's better. Let's see, how many of each type? Okay. Just wanted to check how many potions I had.
I'm carrying too much.
And let's check the arrows. I think we're good on arrows.
I don't have the energy.
See if there's any energy potions about. Alright. I think that's just about it. There's not much more going on in this floor. If anything at all. £5 left. Yeah, it looks like that's it. So we're gonna have to go confront the Iron Golem now. Which ought to be interesting. I don't think my arrows are going to do much against him. Probably going to have to go with the magic arrows to do any sort of real damage. Which is fine. He's semi-slow moving. That might give us the upper hand.
My pack won't hold anymore.
Alright. Let's go ahead and save it. And let's get him. He's a big boy. Oh! I forgot about how much his reach is. Oh, good lord. Okay. Take two with more feeling this time. Oh, he's almost dead. Woo! Got him that time. Couple of lucky crits. Now this is the... Ooh, nice. I forgot. I missed it, I guess. Alright, so we have a level up. Let's see what we can do with that. I'm almost thinking Death Blow. Yeah, let's go with a couple points into Death Blow. And then let's go Ice Arrows, I think. Yeah, let's go Ice Arrows. Okay. He gives a lot of experience. I can't remember the exact number, but there's a lot of experience off of him.
My pack won't hold anymore.
Let's see what we got here. Spiked Oak Club of Defense +5. I mean, we could hold on to this Onyx Sword, but... And it does do... Nah, it's no good anyway. It does do... It's kind of like a secret weapon against the final boss, but base attack is terrible with it. And honestly, I'm not going to be engaging in melee anyway, so... And since I can't keep it through to extreme playthrough, I'm just going to go ahead and drop it. What do we got? Ring of Strength +5, which we already have a Strength +5 thing. We're good on that. We have pretty much everything we can at this point. So let's move on to the Hall of Remembrance. We don't need to save right here either. We can just move on to the fellow here. What's his name? Celadon.
Your feet, they echo upon the flagstones. Your breath stirs the dust. Who are you who walk this hall in the flesh?
Who are you?
In life, I was Celadon, first captain of the Company of the Westering Sun. In death, I am nothing. The dead have no titles.
What is this place?
You stand within the Hall of Remembrance. I am one of its many prisoners, all soldiers of the Westering Sun, all fallen in battle, all slain by treachery. Our spirits are shackled to the walls and shadows of this tower. We are doomed to stand, to remember, and to wait for Eldrith's release, and our own.
Eldrith?
Who is Eldrith? Much time has passed, I see, for how many names to have been ground beneath time's heel. Have you not heard of Eldrith the Betrayer, the traitress of swords, Eldrith of the Westering Sun? That she has been forgotten is irony of a sort.
Go on. I would hear more about Eldrith.
Eldrith was one of the greatest generals of the Sword Coast, commander of the Company of the Westering Sun, sworn sword and defender of Baldur's Gate.
What happened?
She served with honor and distinction in the first and last seasons of the Sundering War, the Crescent Port Siege, and finally, the campaign against the Black Horde. In all these battles, she was victorious. Where she led, we followed. Glory drew us, loyalty kept us, and we were proud to serve beneath her banner. Our lives were hers, and our deaths were hers.
What led to your deaths? And hers?
I do not know when pride burrowed into her heart, but it poisoned her. It was a poison I did not see until it was too late. Eldrith had fought too many battles, achieved too many victories, and she had come to see the city of Baldur's Gate as her own.
What happened?
On the day of the Great Betrayal, and the last day of the campaign against the Black Horde, I left my wife within the walls of Baldur's Gate, where she would be safe, and told her I would return. She was one of the most beautiful elven maids I have ever known. There are times when I feel as if I hear her singing for me still, waiting for my return.
I think I've met your wife, Keladin. She has passed on, yet her spirit still sings for your return within Baldur's Gate.
Then I fear her spirit shall never be laid to rest while I am trapped here. My wife, to think that she suffers still, and for my sake.
What happened on the final day of the Great Betrayal?
Our company took the field against the Horde and scattered them, even though the orcs and goblins outnumbered us 5 to 1. Still, in the rout, almost half their forces survived and fled the field. Eldrith was determined to pursue them. The Dukes of Baldur's Gate refused.
Why?
Too many good soldiers have been lost, the Dukes told us. They and the people wanted no more of blood and death, and they felt the Horde would not return.
What did Eldrith do?
Eldrith was furious. Even though we had lost many men, she felt it was better we deal a death blow to the Horde and ensure they never threaten Baldur's Gate again. And so she defied the Dukes and led us to our deaths. Already weakened, we chanced upon one of the straggling bands of the Horde and cornered them within the Dosiah's Cleft. It was tactical brilliance in trapping them within the canyon. But in doing so, we gave them no choice but to fight us. Backed into a corner, the Horde proved more vicious than we had anticipated. Eldrith, fearing of losing the field, sent a messenger back to Baldur's Gate for reinforcements before the Horde broke free of her trap.
What happened with the reinforcements?
The reinforcements never came, and the Horde overran us. Eldrith survived. I survived. Many of the company of the Westering Sun did not. Now there are many graves within the Dosiah's Cleft, and much of the ground there is strewn with bones of our soldiers, mixed with the orcs and goblinoids. Eldrith became a thing, a creature consumed by fury. Wounded, she returned to Baldur's Gate to demand an audience with the Dukes. Instead, she was met at the gates, and told that for her disobedience upon the battlefield, the walls of Baldur's Gate would be forever closed to her and the Westering Sun.
What happened then?
Eldrith, she gathered us, all of us who remained, all of us who had sworn to serve her, and she ordered our broken company to attack the walls of her city. She swore she would take it from the Dukes, make it hers, and put the Dukes to the sword. It would be justice, she said. Justice. It was suicide. We were slain almost to the man, and we were driven from the city, hounded by the remaining troops of Baldur's Gate. We knew no rest, no peace. They pursued us for leagues upon leagues, all the way to the marsh of Chalimber. They feared Eldrith's wrath so greatly that they were determined that she should not escape alive. I died here in the marsh of Chalimber, and so did all that remained of the company of the Westering Sun. Eldrith was the last to die, brought low by crossbowmen and archers, men who feared to come within reach of her sword.
Yet she still lives. How?
Even against death, Eldrith's fury prevailed. Now she lives again, a creature of terrible power and terrible anger. In her eyes, she sees nothing but Baldur's Gate in flames.
Keladin, I need to know how to reach Eldrith and stop her before she causes any more harm.
You will find her at the top of this tower, at her watch, waiting for battle. She knows you are here. She has attempted to seal you within this hall, as the stones of the Onyx Tower obey her will. But even as she is the mistress of the tower, our spirits are part of the tower as well. I shall allow the stones of this hall to part so that you may reach her. And I pray, kill her for the last time.
Let's see, there may still be some chance to reason with her. I shall go to meet her then. I shall see to it you and your soldiers are freed, Celadon.
I pray the gods favor you. If not, then I fear no one shall be able to stop her.
If I defeat Eldrith, however, the tower will still be sealed. How can I escape?
Eldrith's will is tied to the tower. Surely you know that when she is slain, this tower will die as well. It will fall into the elemental plane of fire and be consumed. You cannot escape this tower while she lives, and not after she is dead. Can you not use the way you entered to escape?
No, entering the tower was a one-way trip. Are you sure there's no other way out?
The tower itself touches many places, other planes of existence, even creates gates to them. Perhaps there is some manner by which these gates may be used to escape. But I do not know.
I shall go face her then. Farewell, Celadon. Alright. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Here we go. This is the final encounter. And we're going to save it so we don't have to go through all that dialogue again. Although I would just skip it. Alright. Oh, not that one. Here we go.
So, the dogs of Baldur's Gate once again hound me, and all the way to my sanctuary this time, though it lies a horizon's distance from their walls. Can it be they fear me that much? They have too much wisdom, at least.
Eldrith, your army is scattered. Baldur's Gate knows of your plans, and you have nowhere left to run. Surrender.
Surrender? Huh. I who have bested death. I have nothing to fear from you, or Baldur's Gate.
On behalf of Baldur's Gate, I demand you surrender, Eldrith. I won't ask again.
I served Baldur's Gate with all of my first life, only to be repaid with betrayal. They cost me a battle, the lives of my soldiers, and my reputation. Now I am but a sentence or two in a sage's book, a footnote. Forever traitor. Now you dare to invade my fortress, demand my surrender? I shall not bend my knee to you or them ever. An eternity may die before I would ever consider showing them mercy. As I died, they shall die, alone, betrayed, and forever cursed.
If we cannot sway you from your course, then we will stop you, Eldrith.
Then you shall die. I command this tower. I command all within it. All your small victories, all the damage you caused, can be undone. Know that as long as I stand, the war against Baldur's Gate shall continue, and I shall be victorious. You may hold the field, dog, but the day is mine. Now, let us end this.
Your reign of terror ends now. Okay, here we go. Basically, I'm going to be keeping my distance from her the whole time. Don't want to get into it. This is the strat. Oh. Sometimes she'll be throwing the sword, but then sometimes like this, she hits you with lightning for some reason. I think it just depends on your distance from her. But she goes down fairly quick at range. Yeah. Honestly, it's not that... She's not that tough. She's really not. But that's it. We did it.
And so it has come to pass that I shall die twice. And this second time shall be the last. The tower will not hold. You must leave this place. I ask your forgiveness. I let anger cloud my vision. I harmed those who had sworn to serve me. In all these things, great harm has been done. Let Baldur's Gate have its peace. I shall not rise again to challenge it, though it will doubtless need others such as you to defend it from others that wish it harm. Now, leave me to die. This tower shall be my tomb.
Alright, we gotta get out of here.
In the flash of the portal's light, Eldrith's tower was no more.
Huh. Well, I guess it had to crash at some point. Well, sorry about the crash, and, yeah. I mean, I guess we'll be moving on to, extreme mode. That took me aback. Sorry, I'm kind of getting to grips with the fact that it just crashed. But the next amount we'll be going on to extreme mode here with the same character. I know Eldrith is kind of, it's kind of a boring boss, honestly. It's a little bit less interactive than, say, Xantum or the Drow priestess and all that stuff. But anyway, thanks for coming by, checking out Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, and we'll see you next time in the extreme difficulty playthrough with the Archer Vaughn, or the Arcane Archer Vaughn, rather. Until then, have a great night, everyone.